C2.
Aeneas is correct. Creusa, while leaving Troy, booked to go purchase Aeneid. Your first bonus, Team Georgia. Which son of Aeneas and Creusa travels with him on his journey to Italy? Ascanius is correct. Second bonus. Whose ghost had appeared to Aeneas as the Greeks took the city, warning him to flee? Whose ghost had appeared to Aeneas as the Greeks took the city, warning him to flee? Answer, please.
Cassandra.
Sir Cassandra is incorrect. It was Hector's ghost. Okay, so 15 points for toss-up number 2 for Georgia. Toss-up number 3 for any player. What English term used in geometry literally carries itself around the outside
B4. Circumference.
of a circular area? Circumference is correct. Florida, your first bonus. What circle-related term from the Latin word for to touch is a line that touches a curve at exactly one point?
Tangent.
Tangent is correct. Second bonus. A secant is a line that crosses a curve at 2 or more points. From what Latin word with what meaning is secant derived? Secco to cut is correct with 20 points on toss-up 3. Toss-up number 4 for any player. Agrippina the Younger and Drusus Caesar were among the descendants of what notable?
B3. Germanicus.
Sorry, Germanicus is in correct place. I'll repeat for Team C. Agrippina the Younger and Drusus Caesar were among the descendants of what notable woman of the Julio-Claudian family who was the only daughter of Augustus? Agrippina the Younger and Drusus Caesar were among the descendants of what notable woman of the Julio-Claudian family who was the only daughter of Augustus? Read it twice. We call adequate time. The correct answer is Julia. So no points for toss-up number 4. Toss-up number 5 for any player. Using the verb sequor, say in Latin, you are following.
B4. Sequaris.
Could you repeat that?
Sequaris.
Sequeris is correct. Your first bonus, Team B. Using the same verb, now say in Latin, they had followed. Secuti errans is correct, second bonus. And using that same verb again, say in Latin, to follow. Sequi is correct with 20 points on toss-up 5. And the scores at the quarter mark.
After 5, we have Florida with 55 points and Georgia with 15 points.
FLJCL.
All right, toss-up number 6 for any player. Which figure in the underworld traditionally paid in opals?
C1.
Thereon is correct. Ignored the spirits crowding the riverbanks who could not pay the fee for his ferry. Your first bonus, Team C. Which crafty Corinthian king, improperly buried by his wife, took advantage of the traditional Greek burial rituals to escape the underworld? Sisyphus is correct, and second bonus. Which brother of Sisyphus was also in the underworld, in his case, for the crime of imitating Zeus with torches and flashing metal? Salmoneus is correct with 20 points on toss-up number 6 for Team Georgia. Toss-up number 7 for any player. Describamos nunc proprietates dictionum in hoc sententia. Regina a civibus laudata erat laeta. Quae pars orationis est regina?
B4. Subject.
I'm sorry, subjecta is incorrect place. I'll repeat for team C. Describamos nunc proprietates dictionum in hoc sententia. Regina a civibus laudata erat laeta. Quae pars orationis est regina?
C3.
Sorry, that's incorrect. So this type of question, you need to respond like what part of speech, so now, no. Yeah. Okay. All right, so no points for 7. Let's move on to 8. Haslam number 8 when you player. Against a fleet commanded by Hanno the Great, where did the Romans, led by Lutatius Totulus,
B3. 81.
effectively end the Purish Punic War in 241 BC on gated silence? Is correct. Your first bonus, team B. As part of the war, indemnity imposed on the Carthaginians, while Ireland was given entirely to Rome as its first province outside peninsular Italy.
Sicily.
That is correct. And second bonus, in 238 BC, while Carthaginian man and father of Hannibal was given chief command of the Punic forces. Hamilcar is correct. 20 points on toss up 8. 14 Florida. Toss up number 9 when you player. Quid amplique significat vene?
B4. Forgiveness.
I'm sorry, forgiveness is the incorrect place.
C1.
What?
Venom.
Sure. Yes, venenum, poison, venom. I'm talking about. Your first bonus, team C. Quid amplique significat interdum? I'm sorry, interdum does not mean between here. Sometimes it could occasionally or meanwhile. We'll try this one. Second bonus. Quid amplique significat caides? I'm sorry, sky is incorrect. So kaide, slaughter, or murder. All right, so that is 10 points on toss-up number 9. Toss-up number 10 for new player. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Ex ire mihi facet. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Ex ire mihi facet.
C1.
It pleases me to lead. Is correct. Your first bonus, team C. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Furibus fugere non licet. Translate from Latin to English. Furibus fugere non licet. Thieves, there's multiple, if you said thieves should not be allowed to do that. Okay. Try this one though, translate from Latin to English. Duos, anos, transmare, navigabimus. Translate from Latin to English. Duos, anos, transmare, navigabimus.
We traveled 2 years across the seas.
I'm sorry, so we sailed across the seas as one for 2 years. Okay. All right, so 10 points for toss-up number 10 as the scores at the halfway mark.
At the halfway mark, we have Florida with 75 points and Georgia with 55 points.
NJCL.
Toss-up number 11 for any player. In Book 14 of Homer's Iliad, which goddess, in an attempt to influence
C2.
So Athena is incorrect place. I'll repeat for Team B. In Book 14 of Homer's Iliad, which goddess, in an attempt to influence the outcome of the Trojan War, asked a son of Nyx to help her temporarily incapacitate her husband Zeus?
B2.
Hera is correct. Your first bonus, Team B. Who was the son of Nyx who assisted Hera? In Book 14 of Homer's Iliad, which goddess, in an attempt to influence the outcome of the Trojan War, asked a son of Nyx to help her temporarily incapacitate her husband Zeus? I need the answer now. Hypnos is correct. Your second bonus, in Book 16, which Trojan ally's body is carried away by sleep and death to his home in Lycia.
Answer, please.
Sorry, Memnon's incorrect. The correct answer is Sarpedon. So 15 points on toss-up 11. Toss-up 12, any player. When recognized, perform or describe the following command. Monstra moderatori titulum nominis tui. When recognized, perform or describe the following command. Monstra moderatori titulum nominis tui.
B4.
I showed the moderator.
I need an answer. Place.
C2.
I'm okay with that. Okay. All right, so your first bonus, Team C. Perform or describe the following commands. Certamen et clamate, yo Certamen. Sure, I'm okay with that. Okay. All right, so just FY, yo means yay, or you could have said huzzah. Anything that's like yeah. Okay.
Gotta put more into it.
I know. Try this one. Perform or describe the following commands. Narrate auditoribus hic locus est frigidus. Perform or describe the following commands. Narrate auditoribus hic locus est frigidus. around the Meta at
C1.
I'm fine with that. At the end of the Spina to avoid getting trampled by his horses. Your first bonus, Team C. How many horses pull the quadriga, the most common form of chariot?
4.
4 is correct. And second bonus, if a horse was called a centenarius, what distinction had it achieved?
It has race 100 times.
Is that your complete answer?
It has 1.
That's correct. Okay. If you said raise how many times in a long Okay, so toss up. So 20 points for 13. Toss up 14 for new player. What hero who killed famous kings like Hippolytus, Neleus,
C1.
Laomedon, and Eurytus was most famous for serving his cousin by completing mighty tasks such as avian pest control and royal clothing theft, as well as lion and hydra slaying. Hercules or Heracles. Your first bonus. Which daughter of the aforementioned Eurytus did Heracles attempt to marry by winning an archery contest? Which daughter of the aforementioned Eurytus did Heracles attempt to marry by winning an archery contest? I need the answer now. I'm sorry, Iole. Try this one. Which centaur convinced Heracles' wife Deianira to take his toxic blood, playing on her jealousy of Iole? Nessus is correct for 15 points on 14. Toss up number 15 for any player. Which of the following, if any, does not belong because of derivation? Augment, authority, auxiliary, auction. D4.
Auxiliary.
I'm sorry, auxiliary is incorrect place. We're going to clear the board. Which of the following, if any, does not belong because of derivation? Augment, authority, auxiliary, auction.
C2.
So augment is incorrect. They all belong. They all are from agio. All right, so no points with Pating, and the scores at the three-quarter mark.
Three-quarter mark, we have Florida with 90 points, Georgia with 110 points.
All right, toss on number 16 for any player. Listen carefully to the following passage about King Croesus of Lydia and Solon the Athenian, which I'll read twice and then respond in English to the questions that follow. Olim Croesus vir dives, ludeam gregebat, dum Solon sapientia notus, ludeam visitat, rex eum rogavit, quis est homo felicissimus in mundo, Solon pecuniam proesi non laudans, respondit. Agricula nomine tellus, erat neque dives, neque pauper, sed liberos abuit, et moriebatur patriam suam suriens. Repeating. Olim Croesus vir dives, ludeam regebat, dum Solon sapientia notus, ludeam visitat, rex eum rogavit, quis est homo felicissimus in mundo, Solon pecuniam proesi non laudans, respondit. Agricola nomine tellus, erat neque dives, neque pauper, sed liberos habuit, et moriebatur patriam suam suriens. The question, what was Solon
D4.
question, what was Solon well known for?
C1.
His wisdom.
His wisdom is correct. Your first bonus, Team C, what did Solon fail to praise?
Repeat the sentence with
Solon pecuniam proesi non laudans corresponded. Agricola nomine tellus, erat neque dives neque pauper, sed liberos habuit, et morebatur patriam suam custodiis. I need the answer, please.
He did not praise Solon's well.
That's fine. Second bonus, what was Tellus, the happiest man on earth, doing when he died?
He was taking care of the village.
I'm sorry, I cannot accept that. So he died at morebatur patriam suam custodiis, so guarding or protecting his country. All right, so 15 points on toss-up number 16 for Team C. Toss-up number 17 for any player. Using the noun "civis," give the appropriate Latin form for citizens in the sentence, Caesar led the citizens into war.
B4.
I need the answer, please. So Kiwibus is the incorrect place. I'll repeat for Team C. Using the noun "civis" give the appropriate Latin form for citizen in the sentence. Caesar led the citizens into war.
C3.
Keyways is correct. Your first bonus, Team C. Now using "civis" give the appropriate Latin form for citizen in the sentence. Caesar trusted the citizens because he knew they would make the right decision. Kiwibus is correct, second bonus. Again, using "civis" give the form for citizen and part of the citizens wanted to continue fighting. Kiwium is correct with 20 points on toss-up 17. Toss-up number 18 for any player. Provide the Latin phrase and English translation for the abbreviation ET,
B4.
etc. and the rest. Sorry, etc. and the rest is incorrect.
C2.
Sorry, etc. as follows is incorrect. So abbreviation ETAL period, which is often used to denote further contributors to a paper in a bibliography at all. All right, so no points for toss-up number 18. Toss-up number 19 for any player. Who the first mortal on Ithaca to learn the true identity?
C1.
So Eumaeus is incorrect, please. Unclear. Team B. Toss-up number 19. Who, the first mortal on Ithaca to learn the true identity of the disguised Odysseus, had recently returned from Xanthi Pylos with a seer and had spent years supporting his mother, Penelope? Who, the first mortal on Ithaca to learn
B3.
Telemachus is correct. Your first bonus, Team B. Name the seer, the son of Polyphides, that Telemachus brought back with him to Ithaca. I'm sorry, Mopsus is incorrect. His name is Theoclymenus. Try this one though. Which Ithacan seer interpreted an omen of two eagles in Book 2 of Homer's Odyssey? So Glaucus is incorrect. His name is Halitherses. So 10 points on toss-up number 19, and the scores before the final toss-up.
After 19, we have Florida with 100 points And Georgia with 145 points.
All right, toss-up number 20 for a new player. What emperor might have gone on to be one of Rome's greatest rulers, if not for his untimely death in
83.
81 AD, after which he was succeeded by his markedly less beloved brother Domitian? Yes. Titus. Your first bonus, Team B. Besides the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, name one of the other natural disasters that occurred during Titus's short reign. Besides the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, name one of the other natural disasters that occurred during Titus's short reign.
A fire.
Sure, the fire is fine. All right, and your second bonus, perhaps Titus's only major controversy was the affair he carried on with a Jewish princess named her.
Bernice.
Okay, I'm with that. Or Berenice. Okay. All right, so 20 points on 20, and the final scores are.
Our final score is Florida with 120 points, Georgia with 145 points.